the obvious difference between a Chapter 7 and a Chapter 13 is going to sound ugly, but one is a poor man's bankruptcy and another one is a rich man's bankruptcy. Okay. In a nutshell, Chapter 7 is the most sought after. It is the rich man's bankruptcy. You have to apply for a Chapter 7. You have to get tested and get approved by the government. Again, see how the government just keeps popping in on this? Y'all that have been rocking out with me and know me, you know how I feel about that, but for another time. But you have to take what's called a means test, and we're going to get into that a little later. Some of y'all, real quickly, didn't know that you've already taken means tests before. Okay, may not have known it, but you got to take a means test. If you are approved, then the government will allow you to file a Chapter 7. If not, you get the poor man's Chapter 13. Okay, now overall, just getting into Chapter 7, a lot of people like Chapter 7. One of the benefits, and I say that loosely, is that it's supposed to be quick, a quick application, a quick way to get started and get discharged. So it's supposed to take about 3 to 6 months, and that's fast. If you know anything about the government, you know, the government typically moves pretty slowly. So that's supposed to be one benefit. Again, I say that loosely because I'll have my own opinion on bankruptcies later. The goal is to liquidate your assets. So the United States Bankruptcy Court will assign a trustee, and you have to liquidate your assets. Just so you know, not all assets can be liquidated and applied to your debt. Okay. So some of them are, just to go into it, part of the equity in your home. Okay. Your automobiles. Before I was going to say car, but you know, some people use other forms of transportation for business. Their main transportation might be a boat. I don't know, but your automobile. But if you have multiple automobiles, if you have recreational automobiles, they will be liquidated. Okay. The courts will look at that and say, no, we'll give you one, but you can't have 10.